You're a podcast listener, and this is a podcast ad. Reach great listeners like yourself with podcast advertising from Lips and Ads. Choose from hundreds of top podcasts offering host endorsements, or run a reproduced ad like this one across thousands of shows to reach your target audience with Lips and Ads. Go to lipsandads.com now. That's LIBSYN ads.com.
Hi, I'm Nicole Goodman.
And I'm Lauren Mishkon. Every Tuesday, we trial a different self-care practice and report back to you on the results.
And on Friday, we are back to explore more from the world of wellness with the latest news, interviews, feedback from our wonderful listeners, and our challenge of the week.
Welcome back to Self-Care Club, the Epilogue show. Hi, and welcome to Friday's Epilogue show, where we're taking a deeper dive into this week's practice of Thai massage. Oh, we've done a lot of work on chi, haven't we, in this podcast? We love a bit of chi.
What does chi actually mean? Do you know?
It's like short for cheese.
I swear to God, this is what she said. I'm not making this up.
Yeah.
Okay. She says, bearing in mind I'm in knickers.
Yes.
You're very sexy.
Shut up!
Swear to God.
Also, I really feel at this point is a very good point to talk about the sign that's on the wall in the room.
I saw no sign on the wall.
You maybe didn't see it, but it is in there.
What does it say?
It says, please do not ask for any sexual favours. Anybody who asks for sexual favours will be asked to leave.
Are they telling the practitioner that or the client?
I don't know, but I am actually going to put that sign up in my bedroom. So, any emails in this week?
Yes, we had one from Hillbilly Hen.
Yeah.
She said, sisters, I'm 23 minutes into the latest podcast about the sister circle and I had to stop to message you.
Oh.
Lauren is saying the lack of acknowledgement in the circle after someone had spoken felt cold and uncompassionate.
Yeah.
The gift you are giving your sisters in the circle is deep, compassionate listening. To be truly heard by another without the other spending any mental time or energy on what they must do. For example, comfort you, acknowledge you, touch you, advise you, or respond to you in some other way. Ideally, this should be explained at the outset when you are not used to being in the circle so that you can let go of any effort at all on your part as the listener. And all you have to do is deeply listen with your heart, your body, your mind, absorb it and truly hear the person, hear what they say, what the silences say, what is coming from their body. It is the rarest gift to offer to another human and it is very, very compassionate. I hope this explains to Lauren. I'm also very empathetic and found it very hard at first, but it really is a loving and compassionate thing to switch off what you need to do or feel and focus totally on what the speaker is communicating and feeling.
Yeah.
I adore your podcast. I share it with my stepdaughter. The vabbing one had us crying with laughter and we love, love, love it. And yes, we now vab. Woohoo! Why wouldn't we? She says. It's empowering and beautiful and connects you to yourself in a wonderful way.
Thank you for sharing that. Very interesting. And
does that highlight a few things for you?
I get it, because after 23 minutes of the podcast, we did actually have a discussion about that, which was pretty much exactly what you said to me.
Yeah.
But it's nice to hear from someone else who's been in a circle and understands the concept of it. So thank you for sharing your experience in that.
Any other emails this week?
Yes, Lou got in touch with us about Thai massage. She said, I have stories about Thai massage. A massage in a chicken shed. A woman massaging me in my back cracks. The woman screamed, so I screamed. Then I checked to see whether I could still feel my legs or whether she had broken my back. Another was when a woman turned me onto my back, held my two breasts and massaged them hard.
I mean, firstly, I don't understand why she's having a massage in a chicken shed.
I think she was in Thailand for an extended period of time, so she had many, many, many Thai massages and many experiences of Thai massage, these being some of them.
In a chicken shed?
Apparently.
Nice. Thank you, Lou. And, you know, your breasts being massaged hard, I mean, wasn't that problematic? Is
it more problematic than being called sexy by your masseuse?
I would say yes.
Are you over that yet? I'm still not over it.
You're still not over it?
No. I'm just still not over it.
Why are you upset about
I'm not upset. I'm just still slightly perturbed.
Why?
By the whole experience. By the fact that you and I are both having to book in to see physiotherapists.
I'm seeing my physio for the second time tomorrow.
I mean, the irony of doing a self-care practice and ending up needing physio.
More self-care, needing more self-care. Do you know where else I went this week?
Where?
Not that we're talking about our self-care this week, but...
Well, clearly we are.
It's tied in beautifully. I went back to cryotherapy.
Again?
Yes, because my back has been screwed. from this woman, going at me.
We really fucked ourselves there, didn't we?
Well, actually, I'd much prefer just to blame you. I would. I am. You are fully responsible.
Okay.
You were like, Nicole, you have to go.
Are you going to be invoicing me now for your cryotherapy and your physio bills? I'll expect the email.
You have to go, you said. We have to do it for the show, you said.
I did, and we did, and here we are.
And here we are.
Yeah.
Have you been back to your physio?
No.
Oh, you haven't been to the physio
I haven't been yet. I've got my appointment.
Why? It takes a long time for you to go to your physio.
Listen, she is the physio for the Arsenal women's team. She's busy, and I'm not her top priority.
Why don't you go to another physio so you can actually get the physio?
Believe it or not, I'm not playing for the Arsenal women's team this week.
Do you know, thank you so much for pointing that out because we were all wondering.
You did have me confused, didn't you?
No.
You did wonder why sometimes I turn up in football socks and a football strip to record the podcast, don't you? You were wondering. Why is she in that outfit?
I feel like I've stepped into an alternate universe. Because, by the way, you've never done that.
No, never done that.
Do you have a football kit?
Do you? What? No. I do not have one now, nor have I ever had one.
I love it how you're now playing confused. Like, what are you talking about? What are you saying?
I share a physio with the Arsenal women's team doesn't mean that I wear the outfit.
What happened
I was just pretending.
You said...
I was just pretending. I was just playing.
I know, and then when I played along, you then stepped out of role play.
I did.
And were like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I can do that. That's part of my comedy styling.
Well, it made me feel like a twat. Okay? So if I'm going to join you, at least communicate that that's about to happen.
I can tell how this show's going to go this week. Any updates from any past practices that you're doing?
I do. Yep. This Making a Friend show that we did.
Oh, yeah.
It is the gift that keeps on giving.
Is it? Not like vabbing?
Yeah. No, that didn't keep on giving.
It's keeping on giving with all the messages that keep coming on in.
Yeah, the messages. I did think about vabbing the other night, actually.
Did you do it?
Well, only because I thought, I was quite in the mood and he didn't seem in the mood. So I thought, maybe if I vab, he'll be in the mood.
And?
I didn't vab.
Oh, well. And you have nothing to report. So that's not a very good news report. I'm not sending you out to some crisis situation. Nicole, what's going on the ground? Well, I thought about it, but then I didn't do it. So nothing. Great.
I'm just telling you.
The fact that entered your mind.
The fact that it even entered my mind, I think, is big progress. Okay, good. But, listen, the things that I get you to do, it's not like you would ever think about going back to the gym.
No.
Well,
I may think about it, but I wouldn't.
Do you think about it?
I do sometimes, yeah.
Cool, when?
When I look at Saeed on Instagram lifting stuff.
Yeah.
And I think, oh, Saeed, how I don't miss you.
I was not thinking about it. So you've just done exactly what I've done. I'm also not sending you out to report anything.
Anyway, making a new friend.
Anyway. Oh no, I'll cut her off when she's taking the piss out of me. But when I take the piss out of her...
me all the time. Endlessly.
My friend.
Yes.
Well,
which one?
Funny. A girl from the gym.
Yeah.
Lindy, her name is. I've known her a while. And she came into the gym the other day. Yeah. And she said to me, I've just been listening to your show on Making a New Friend. And obviously they were all featured heavily.
Yeah.
And she goes, I have a question. Oh, it was just so fantastic. I said, go on. She goes, are we friends?
Wow, bold,
but so open.
Yeah.
And it was fantastic and it wasn't uncomfortable at all.
Yeah.
And she said, because, I'm listening to your show.
Yeah.
And I feel like we need to define, are we friends?
Okay.
And I said, you know what? We damn well are, Lindy. We are friends. And we looked at each other and went, okay then.
Okay, that was not awkward.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
Weirdly, it wasn't. It was fantastic. Then we went to lift loads of shit and we had a great session.
Cool.
We actually partnered up. We had a great session.
You're proper friends now.
We are proper friends. I was giving her water. She was giving me water. It was great.
Wow. Okay, nice.
There you go.
Great.
So I've made another friend.
Okay. I've also got Making the New Friend update.
Go on.
I had my dinner with my old friend who I hadn't seen in 3 years.
Oh, we're all disappointed.
And I wasn't.
We're all disappointed that it's not that Susie got back to you.
I'm seeing Susie this weekend. It's this weekend.
Are you sure?
The dinner. I'm sure.
Well, she hasn't got back to you.
No, the dinner is on. The dinner is on.
Are you going to say anything?
No, I'm not. But I did have dinner with my old friend of 3 years ago.
Are you going to tell Susie? Are you going to tell Susie? Are you going to tell her that we have discussed her on about 6 shows? Are you going to?
It depends how the evening goes and how many cocktails I've had.
If she listens to the show,
yeah,
Does she listen to the show?
I have no idea. You keep asking me this and still can't give you the answer.
I want the answer.
I'll ask her on Saturday. Do you listen to my show? If so, how do you feel about the fact that we've been talking about you for weeks?
I reckon if she listens to the show, you're not going on that dinner.
Well, they confirmed yesterday. So
Oh, they did. When you say they,
the husband and her.
they both confirmed together.
There's a group like WhatsApp
They
group.
turned up at the door. They rang the doorbell. They were together holding hands. They said, we have confirmed Saturday night. Who confirmed? We want details.
We have a 4-person WhatsApp group.
Like we do.
Yeah. And they...
Who's they? Because I feel
Susie and Mr. Susie.
No, they didn't write it together. Who wrote it?
He wrote it.
There we go. There we go. Susie's still quiet.
Oh my God. You are pushing the agenda that she does not want this dinner. Can I just remind you that
I've made about 10 friends.
Can I
Susie
just
still
remind
got back to you.
that Susie was the one who asked us out for this dinner. It was not me.
No, but what's funny is that it's the they when it was really him.
Okay.
So what did he say?
What time's the table?
Oh,
that was it.
okay.
Okay. I'll tell you next week all about it.
We
okay?
can't wait. Did she say she was looking forward to it?
She didn't say anything at all.
Of course she didn't. He's coming on his own.
This is very cruel.
Oh, Jesus.
You shouldn't be getting so much schadenfreude from the fact that Susie is not my best friend. I think you're just upset because if Susie's my best friend, then how would I make room to talk to you 18 times a day?
Bang on.
Right. Anyway.
In a nutshell.
Right. I'm just moving on. I can't cope anymore. I can't cope. I want to know what the listeners...
It was when he said
they
confirmed.
my
No, they
God.
didn't. She was nowhere to be seen.
What have our listeners had to say about Thai massage? Please share.
I asked them,
Yeah.
have you ever had a Thai massage?
Yeah.
We've had some very funny responses.
Yeah.
So many people like, yes, it hurts like hell.
Yes.
Someone said, love them. First thing I do when I get to Thailand, sorts the jet lag right out. Yeah, it would sort the jet lag right out, wouldn't it?
I guess it would.
But like beat it out of you.
Yeah.
Cheryl says, love them. The best self-care. Wish I could have them more often. Cheryl, we need to know where you go because
It ain't where we went.
it definitely wasn't. Heather said, never had one, but know people who have been offered a happy ending with a laughing emoji.
Oh.
Do you think that's what I was getting offered? No,
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Paula says, never tried, but I always thought it's quite clicky and painful. It is very clicky
It
and
is, yes.
very
Correct.
painful. Quite a lot of people have never had one. Sharmini says, painful, had one in Bali. They pulled my toes and I spent the whole time screaming from the pain.
Oh my God.
Yes, well, so did we.
Yeah.
We feel you, Sharmini. So yeah, there's quite a few. A lot of people said they haven't had them. Molly said she mounted me. I am a woman. 0 warning. Literally hopped on me, but was worth it though.
Yes. We also experienced that.
Yeah, we didn't say
Being
it was
clambered on.
it wasn't worth it.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't worth it. So that's what they had to say.
Okay. No poll?
I didn't do a poll because you know why I didn't do a poll?
Why?
Because I felt like, what would you have asked in a poll? Ever had a Thai massage?
Yeah. I want to know what percentage of our listeners have ever had a Thai massage. We'll never know.
Well, or
It's just a mystery.
or-
we'll put a poll up now.
you could do a poll.
I could. But that would be very modern of me.
No comment.
Maybe I could put an advert in the local paper and ask people to write in letter form to a PO box number. I'll do that, and you do a poll, and then we'll see how many people reply. I'll put one in the ham and high. By the way, I realised this wasn't my first or second Thai massage experience. I realised that when I was in Thailand, I had about 4 Thai massages and I had totally blanked them out of my memory.
I'm not surprised. You got PTSD from it.
But I don't remember them being awful.
Is it something you're ever going to do again?
Not at this particular establishment, no.
Oh, what, you'd go... Because I drove past somewhere the other day and it was a Thai massage place.
Yeah.
And I just thought we should have gone there. But I reckon it would have been the same.
I'm not really willing to put myself through that again.
Never.
So,
Never. I'm still recovering.
Yeah. So no. The answer is no.
Should we do Challenge of the Week?
Yeah.
The Self-Care Club Challenge of the Week.
What is Challenge of the Week?
Okay, Challenge of the Week is this. If you, like us, have a sore back, a sore knee, a sore leg, or any sore body part that needs some attention,
stay away from a Thai massage.
That's the first bit. And then the second bit is to actually take the step to make that appointment with the massage therapist of your choice. Have a sports massage maybe, see an osteopath, see a physiotherapist, see a craniosacral therapist. Make yourself better.
Can't see Lauren's therapist because you'll never get in.
No, you won't get in unless you're playing for the Arsenal women's team, in which case you don't need me to sort you out because you've got Nana. Anyway, that's it. That's our Challenge of the Week.
What was our Challenge of the Week last week? A sister circle.
Yes.
Has anyone done it? Call to action. Let us know if you've done a sister circle because we haven't heard from you guys.
Or we'll come and clamber on you and pull your toes until you scream.
That's what you could do to Susie at the weekend until she responds.
Well, she doesn't turn up, then how am I going to clamber on her?
When she turns up.
What, at the restaurant?
Yeah, just clamber on her.
Clamber on her on the table.
I'm so happy to see you.
Because
we were very unsure whether you would show.
And also we need you to show up for show content.
Yeah. You know, I really hope you get drunk.
You know what's going to happen now.
Are you on call this weekend?
I was about to say, you know what's going to happen now. The baby that I'm on call for is going to arrive Saturday morning and I won't go to the dinner.
Are you on call this weekend?
Very much so.
Which means you can't get drunk.
I can't get drunk.
Which means you're not going to tell her.
Well, I might have a sober, heartfelt moment with her and say, Susie, are we friends?
Oh, you're going to do a Lindy.
Tell me yay or nay.
But she doesn't have the context, you see. At least, you know, when Lindy asked me, she knew that I'd done the work. She knew that it was a comfortable place. She knew that I would understand where she was coming from.
Well, if she turns up at the restaurant and says, hey, bitch, you've been talking about me on the podcast for the past 6 weeks. We are not friends. We're never going to be friends. We're only having the dinner because my husband wanted to.
Yeah, my husband really likes your husband.
But then they could have made their own arrangement. They didn't need me or Susie. They could have just gone out for a men's beer.
A men's beer.
A man's night.
Yeah.
A boys' night.
Listen,
out.
we're on the edge of our seats. Okay.
Don't hold your breath. You know the baby's going to come on Saturday. Anyway, thank you so much, all of you, for being in touch. Please keep your messages coming in.
They haven't been in touch. That's what I'm saying. They need to be in touch for Challenge of the Week. Come on, guys.
Be in touch. Otherwise, Nicole will be very cross.
I'm very cross.
Tell us your thoughts. Tell us your experiences.
Yes, we want to know. We want to know what challenges of the week that we have put out there that you have loved.
Anyone still vapping? You can tell us. You can email us. hello@theselfcareclub.co.uk or find us on Instagram at selfcareclubpod, or you can find us apparently on TikTok. I don't know because I'm refusing to go on TikTok, but apparently we're on there. We're going to take a short break and then we'll be back for our wellness news flash.
You're a podcast listener, and this is a podcast ad. Reach great listeners like yourself with podcast advertising from Lips and Ads. Choose from hundreds of top podcasts offering host endorsements, or run a reproduced ad like this one across thousands of shows to reach your target audience with Lips and Ads. Go to lipsandads.com now. That's LIBSYN ads.com.
Wellness News Flash.
Wellness news flash this week, Nicole Goodman. It is called 11 Ways to Practice Self-Compassion During Times of Prolonged Stress.
Oh, we are in stress.
I just feel like I kind of can't let go of the theme of our wellness news flash of the last few weeks because it's an ongoing situation. So I feel like we just need to be addressing it in some way. And I know that we're not the only ones who feel like after the emotional turmoil of 2 years of COVID, we're now feeling overwhelmed again and emotional with the daily news coming out of Ukraine. So we did do a news flash a few weeks ago about how to manage headline anxiety. and take care of yourself whilst also keeping up to date with global events. But today, we wanted to just focus on some ways to give yourself some love during difficult times to help us sit with periods of prolonged stress. So everyone's circumstances and resources are very, very different. So it's just to say, please adopt and adapt these principles to work for your own situation.
Yeah, and pick which ones you need and don't worry about the rest.
Yes. So number one, take things one day at a time. Planning for the future does not stop when you're dealing with extended stress, but staying more present moment focused helps. Stressful situations that don't resolve quickly or easily can be very overwhelming. Allow yourself the grace of handling what's in front of you today, which is the best way to co-create a better tomorrow.
Nice. That's nice.
Number two, get inspired by someone you admire. Identify someone from history, pop culture, or one of your favourite fictional tales who survived a situation that was prolonged and stressful. Emphasize anecdotes about how they remained resilient but didn't handle things perfectly. We all have amazing reserves of superhuman strength, and we also have very messy moments where we feel only human. Pick someone you admire who also displays vulnerability. Make your self-care sacred. Periods of extended stress require physical and emotional stamina, and self-care is excellent for increasing your physical and emotional reserves. No need to get fancy. Just eat well, take supplements or any medication that you are on anyway, exercise in moderation and rest.
Yes. That's the best one.
That's a good one. Number four, slow down to nurture yourself. Have simple, easy practices that help you slow your roll through the day. Meditate for 10 minutes in the morning. Walk the neighborhood after work. Read something inspirational before bed. Reading something inspirational uplifts your energy, which can positively influence your attitude, approach, and action steps. So I have to just tell you on this note, my husband told me this week he's got a new thing at work. He sets an alarm on his phone and it rings and he does 10 minutes of thinking. I said, what does that mean? He said, I just stop whatever it is I'm doing. I don't take calls. I don't look at my phone. I just stop and I just sit down and I just have a moment. It's like, it's not meditation. I'm not doing anything in particular. I'm not doing any breathing. I'm just taking 10 minutes to just be and think and clear my mind.
Nice.
Very healthy.
Is he on his own in an office?
Sometimes he is. Sometimes there's other people there. It's an open plan office.
And he feels comfortable doing that with other people there?
Apparently so.
Nice. Go Ollie.
He is so into self-care.
He is.
He should have a podcast.
He shouldn't.
Staying connected by showing compassion to others. Whilst going through periods of prolonged stress, you need compassion from others. It's also nourishing to offer compassion, to feel connected and of service. The suffering of others can help you feel less alone in your own suffering and also offer perspective. Whether it's making a monthly donation to an important cause like a fund for refugees, helping a neighbour or a co-worker with a project, or listening as a loved one unpacks their day, find ways that you can give back.
There's so many ways at the moment.
Tons.
As well, isn't there? So many ways to be able to do that.
Yeah. Take routine breaks from stressful things. Build in breaks like getting lost in a novel for an hour every evening. Attend your favourite yoga class. Routine is very calming, so make these breaks part of your healthy daily, weekly and monthly routines. Do it without guilt, knowing these breaks are a very responsible action step that increases your overall endurance for sitting with prolonged stress. So you have your gym for an hour.
Yes.
And that is definitely your thing, your space, your time, your coping mechanism. Everything.
What's yours? Walking the dog.
Walking the dog. And also, I really do enjoy cooking, time spent cooking. And I don't really have anything on. I noticed that on the weekend. I don't have the TV on. Sometimes I have the radio on, obviously Radio 4. But otherwise I don't. I just do it in silence and I'm really happy.
You wouldn't put a podcast on?
No. I actually find the meditative silence of just being alone, stirring and
But how are you alone
chopping.
in your kitchen? I'm never alone in my kitchen.
Yeah, I am quite a lot of the time. My kitchen is not open plan to my living room like yours is.
True.
So there's not like footfall, shall we say?
Yeah.
Unless they're coming in for a particular reason. Find a joyful or healing moment each day to focus on. Often it's the small moments in our days that are the most healing, like making a co-worker laugh or a child reaching out to hold your hand or a stranger being kind to you. Find a small healing moment every day to blow up in your mind and focus on to feel all the good feels.
Love that.
I like that.
Love that.
That's nice.
We should do that.
I was just thinking that.
We should do that.
Did you have any of these moments this weekend? Joyful moments?
Well, I came round to you for dinner, didn't I?
Well, that wasn't a moment. It was a whole evening.
And there were so many joyful moments during that evening.
There was much laughter.
There was a lot of laughter and it was wonderful. And we both woke up the next morning feeling we'd had the loveliest time.
Well, you and Adam.
Yeah.
You and I did not wake up together the next morning. I just wanted you to clarify that.
The fact that we even need to clarify
Well,
that.
I don't know. You just went, we woke up the next morning.
That is true.
Yeah.
Adam and I, my husband and I, woke up on Sunday morning together in the same bed, saying what a lovely evening we'd had. And we both felt very fulfilled and uplifted.
That's very nice.
And have you had that over the weekend?
Yeah, I actually have had a really nice weekend. Really nice. Lots of laughter, which is all very good medicine for the soul, I think.
It's the best.
And then I think a good mood kind of lifts you into the next day, and it's nice, you know? Control what you can. There are aspects of this situation that are out of your control, which is what can be most stressful. So focus on what you can control to get a healthy sense of control back. Identify a few things like a helpful attitude. You could try decluttering your home. We've done that. Or compile a soothing playlist of your favourite songs, or find someone that you can go to for emotional support.
That's nice.
So there's just some ideas of things that you can do.
And I hope that you're all okay. I hope that, that everyone's managing as best they can with what they have available to them. And this is we're in a tough period, and it just doesn't seem to be ending
anytime soon.
So on that note, what are you doing for your self-care?
Well, I am on call. It was for 2 babies, but 1 has arrived. So I'm now just on call for 1 baby.
Yay.
So I'm trying to do a little bit more of a healthier bedtime, basically like putting myself to bed like a fucking child.
Yeah.
So instead of falling asleep on the sofa, which I really do every night, I'm trying to not do that. Take myself up to bed, wash my face properly, moisturize, get into bed, read a book.
So you're trying to put yourself to bed and do a good bedtime routine, which is remarkable because it is actually Sleep Awareness Week 2022 this week.
It's actually Sleep Awareness Day today.
Is it today?
Today.
Oh my God.
I am so in tune with worldwide affairs, Nicole. It's unbelievable.
You are knocking that out the ballpark. And actually, we should mention that to celebrate Sleep Awareness Week, we have a bonus show coming up for you on Sunday with sleep expert
from Remy, the Weighted Blanket Company. Do not say that we do not give you all the treats.
No.
He's a great guy.
He was great. And he does give some really lovely, simple ways in which you can sleep better.
And I'm trying to adopt some better habits.
Good for you.
Around bedtime.
Good for you.
To help myself.
Good for you.
Because I am going to lose a night's sleep in the next week or so. And you know what that's called when you help yourself? It's called self-care.
I know. You are learning slowly.
So slowly. So painfully slowly.
Yes. Okay. So that's good. So you're actually on self-care this week.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Well, I went to cryotherapy.
Back to our friend in the freezing cold chamber.
Oh, he's so lovely.
What song did you choose?
I chose Pink.
Nice.
I Am Here.
Nice.
I took my whole family.
No way.
Well, I took my mum, my dad.
Your mum and dad?
And my sister. We had a whole family day out.
Did they all do it?
Of course they all did it. And my sister said, when we were walking from the car to the place, she said, most families on a Sunday go out for lunch.
Yeah. But we go in a chamber and freeze. I can't believe you got your mum in the chamber.
My mum asked to go.
And how was it?
But she's post-op because she's had shoulder surgery and she just still is quite limited in her movement.
And how does she feel since?
She said she felt good this morning.
Yeah.
My dad said his back felt much better.
Great.
He had a bad back.
And your sister?
My sister I haven't spoken to yet.
Wow. I'm loving this.
You love that?
Yes.
Love that. So my parents are very cool.
They are very cool.
So we all took a family trip to cryotherapy and Adam felt very left out.
Why didn't you take Adam?
Because he was going to Dublin.
Okay. Good excuse.
Yeah, he wasn't there. So also for my self-care, my husband is away the next couple of nights, which is quite nice.
Yeah.
Because I get the TV to myself.
You do. And the bed. And you can make your own dinner and not worry about what he's going to say. I don't want that.
He never says that. Oh, no, he never says that.
My husband would never dare say that.
No, neither would mine. My kids do that all the time.
You get what you get and you don't get upset.
Yeah. Anyway, what is coming up on next week's show, Laura Mishcon?
Oh, next week we're doing another little food show.
I like our food shows.
Well, we are testing out chia seeds.
Chia seeds. All the regulars of this show know how that's going to go.
I think they'll have a pretty good guess about how Chia Seed Week's going to go down in my world and in Nicole's world.
So make sure you tune in for that. tune in on Sunday for our sleep awareness bonus show, just to give some little extra tips and tricks in how to get a good night's sleep. It's a really great show, and we will be back on Sunday and then on Tuesday for our chia seeds. Come join us on Instagram at Self Care Club Pod, or email us hello@theselfcareclub.co.uk, and we'll speak to you then. Bye-bye.